So for those of you who's been following along, welcome back to the garden. Today we're going to pull these plants out of this raised bed. For those of you that followed along, you've seen last year where I did the experiment. I built these 2 beds, Hugelkulture inspired. This one did really well. I didn't even wait the 3 months. So we're going to pull the turnips and all that up today and get it ready for planting. So I'm going to bring you up here and show you what we got. Grow some turnips and some mustards. Got several good pickings off of them. Kind of let them go right here about the last month. You could actually keep right on growing these turnips. These mustards, there is a way we can trim them back, get the seed heads out of them, and bring them back. I'm just not going to do that today. I want to clear this bed and I'm going to plant some spring stuff. It's March 2022. I'm going to get in here and I'll just show you a couple of these. So throughout the season, I just trim the leaves and use the leaves as I need them. I don't pull the whole plant. That way they keep producing. Today, we're going to pull the whole plant. I'll show you what it looks like. So we're going to pull one of these turnips. I think we'll pull this one first. It's a good looking plant. You see that? Oh, nice turnip root. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to roll through here and pull all these out. From about this point over is turnips, and from here over is mustard. The mustard at this point I'm not going to eat when I pull it up. It's got a seed head and all on it. It may be a little strong and I'm mustard out. Turnips, we're going to harvest them and use them right on. So there's 2 ways that I harvest turnips. As the growing season's going on, I don't pull the whole bulb. I'll just take me a pair of scissors and I'll get in here close. If you look, you can see how you have your outer stuff that's growing, which is older. Then as you get more toward the center, you got your newer stuff that's growing. And so on like this one, I would harvest everything with a purple streak on it and leave the others to grow for the next harvest. Now at the end of the season, I just pull the whole turnip. A lot of people eat these roots. I don't. But you slice them up and cook them in it. So you just snip them off, get them ready to go. It's pretty much that simple. I'm going to get rolling here and go to doing some trimming. And then we'll go over to the table and see what we harvested out of this last batch. So at the end, I'll just trim the good leaves off later. And I just try to trim them up best I can to get them for a good washing, because I'll dump these before I ever start trimming them the first time. Pretty much just that simple. We got our turnips pulled. We got our mustard. Turnips, we're going to eat and harvest the rest of what's left of those. I probably picked over these 4 or 5 times and could have picked more. Mustards we're going to throw over into the compost bin. So that's pretty much it. Our first season of growing in the cool season, and we didn't even let the bed sit for the 3 months like they suggested. It still had a pretty fair crop. I only fertilized these 1 time through the whole thing. So everything else had to be coming out of the bed. As you've seen, if you watched my video on these, the dirt that I used to mix into these were bottom dirt mostly, and I did a little bit of compost on the top, mixed it with some stuff. We're gonna get these beds ready to go and grow us a little something else. I appreciate y'all joining me.